Hello, welcome to another Alpha Strike We Play video. My name is Adam.
Oh, I'm Taryn. Let's do this.
Actually, before we go into this, Taryn, have you found anything interesting on Kickstarter?
I have actually, yeah.
What was it?
Yeah. Unstable Unicorns. You know that the guys that did Unstable Unicorns? They're doing another one. It's called Here to Slay.
Ooh.
It's like an RPG card game thing, and yeah, I've been clean for months. And then that one came up, so well done you. Alright, I had to, couldn't stop it.
Well, that's kind of cool, maybe we'll have a look at that a bit later.
Yeah, when it comes through we'll play it.
Yeah. But today, we're going to be having a look at one that was a collaboration between DreamWorks and Modifius Games.
Modifius?
Oh,
yes,
Modifius
Entertainment.
Right, yeah. So they're based in the UK. Some of the other products that they make they've done a tabletop miniatures game for Fallout. So for those of you who play that, yeah, the miniatures are really nice, so that's been going for a little while. But this one here is Kung Fu Panda, the board game. So if you're, yeah, exactly right, and it is kind of that. It's that awesome.
It's full on.
It is really good. I think it's a cooperative board game. So
2 to 4 players?
2 to 4 players. Anyone who likes cooperative board games with a little bit of urgency to them.
A little bit.
Would really, really like this.
They say 10 to 30 minutes on the box, but it feels like you're there forever, and it's only 3 minutes.
It's like you never seem to have enough time to do what you want to do.
Okay. So. If we're not conveying that properly, it's a real-time dice rolling thing. So you flip this over and that's a 3-minute timer. You've got 3 minutes to roll your dice and get all the combos and things that you need. And the timer doesn't stop, and you don't take turns, and you just...
So in true cooperative fashion, if players share the same little board section, they can sort of share their dice statistics to help each other out, which is pretty important because the bad guys tend to come thick and fast, especially if your dice roll the free rubbish. And considering how quickly you roll,
they can get rubbish very quick.
Yeah. So all the Furious 5 characters are in here, including Poe. There is an expansion that comes with it, what we sell on the site, which has the other masters, so including Master Chicken, Master Croc, Master Ox. They're a lot of fun. So there's some other combinations. They all have their little abilities and things like that. But premise of the game is quite simple. There are missions in the book, and you lay out these tiles. A tile has a requirement to enter it, and there may also be some villains. So there's your basic grunts, like the little wolf guys from the series and things like that. And you just basically roll dice to do punches and kicks to remove them, to move to the next tile to achieve objectives.
Yep.
The timer,
break down walls. Yeah,
break down walls, things like that. So it's all, you can play as just one-off missions, or you can do them as like sets, and even a big campaign. It's whatever you want to do.
Which is cool.
So there are different levels to play it as well. So you've got like a beginners, so for younger kids, it'll remove some of the aspects, so it's a lot easier to sort of get a grasp of. Then you move on to your standard play, which is a lot of the things we're sort of talking about. And then there's awesome mode, I believe.
Oh, serious?
There's even super awesome mode. Wow. So you use different sizes of tiles for your characters and things like that, and that can get quite hairy. But we'll do it eventually.
Oh,
right
come
now,
on.
I think we'll stick to standard. So.
We're actually playing one of the training missions here. This isn't even like one of the full-on missions. This is a training mission. This is to teach you combat. Yeah. But we thought it would be a quick one.
It was quick. So.
Yeah, it's 1 round.
Yeah, so you're 3 minutes, and
you're up.
Yeah, we did all right.
We did all right.
But it's just getting used to it. But I think I really enjoy it because I'm a big fan of Kung Fu Panda. I love the show. I think awesome. They're great. It's so good.
Yeah.
So when this came about, I said, yeah, I've got to try it. It's so good. Okay, so let's have a closer look at how this game actually plays. So every player picks one of, it's the Furious 5 or Poe, or with the expansion, some of the masters.
There's some of the other dudes over there.
So we'll put some up on the screen so you can see an example of what it is. So you pick a character, and then you also pick a dial of destiny. So there'll be specific ones that you have to take depending on how many players you have, but they all work the same premise. As you roll dice, they may require you to move your dial across, which will generate something. So it could be a bad guy, an extra minion gets put onto the table.
You might get wounded,
yeah,
all that sort of stuff.
So there's a number of things in here. We'll put them all up on the screen. So the first one is a punch. Second one is a kick. Third one is chi. Fourth one is move. and the last one is claws. Okay, claws generally means the
dial.
bad guys, something happens with the bad guys, so that's how you can take wins. If that comes up on your dice roll, you have to look at how many minions you've got on your little board section, that's how much damage you take.
So every time a claw comes up, you have to do it straight away, and you have to move your dial around one, and it'll do different things based on where you get to.
Yep. So when you roll your dice, you roll everything together, that creates your pool. Alright, so you have a look at what you can do. So I didn't get any claws on this one, I've got 2 kicks and 2 moves. So when we've set up this table here, so everything's mission based and it shows you which tiles to use and lay it out. A tile, if you want to move onto it, will require a certain result. So in this case, it is a chi and 2 moves. So I've got the 2 moves, but I haven't got chi. So I can choose to save these and re-roll these.
Them.
I've got 2 kicks
And
again.
you can just keep doing it, or you could flip one over.
Well, I can do that. So let's just say that I got my chi. So there it is. So I've got 3 moves now and a chi. So I'm playing Po. He goes on to the next tile. So now I have some bad guys to fight. In this particular mission that we were doing, the object was to get from here to here. So not necessarily to fight everybody, just to get through. So, but if you want to move to the next tile and you've still got some bad guys on yours, you need to roll
pay extra moves.
Pays extra. So the next tile I only need 1 move, but because I've got 2 bad guys, I actually need more moves. Luckily I haven't, so I could just jump right past them and leave them.
Leave us behind.
That's exactly right. You don't want to do that because if a player can get knocked down and then they're KO'd. They're not out of the game. It just means that an ally needs to come along onto them and basically spend 2 chi on their dice, and then they're back up to full health.
It's co-op, kids. Work together.
Yes, work together to achieve the mission.
Don't run off.
But it's the feel and how you play and everything it's just like watching them on the show when they're doing their fighting and working together as a team.
So what we've got here is one of the training missions. Okay, so you'll go into the book. Hello, can you put a picture of that up in editing, please?
There it is. It's like magic.
It is. I don't have to do a thing. It's great.
Fun.
So this is the combat training mission. There's one there for dice handling and movement, but we didn't think that'd be very interesting for you to watch. So we've got the combat one. So what you do is you go through and it'll show you what tiles you have to put down. This is the configuration for the combat training mission. It shows you where you need to start with guys. So we've got one of the little slashers and one of the little spearmen on each of these. And then you've got numbered spawn markers. Alright, and they show up on your dial as well, various numbers and things. So when you get claws, your dial moves around, you hit here, number 1 gets a red one. Right, easy enough.
Yeah.
The idea of this is A, to introduce you to combat, but B, to get you from here to here. In the combat mission, training mission, spearmen take a punch, so you have to give them a punch to get rid of them, and slashers take 2 kicks, so you need 2 kicks to get rid of one of these. So you're rolling furiously, if you get those combinations, you're allowed to get rid of those dudes.
Yeah.
Alright?
And it's good to clear a board if you can.
Yeah.
If there's a lot of you working at it, then it means you're less likely to be taking damage. So sticking together can be a good tactic.
Yeah, and also if you clear the board, that's the easiest way to move on. The only way to move to the next one for a single move is if there's no enemies. If there's enemies on the board with you, then you have to get rid of them in order to move cheap.
Yeah.
If they're still there, it costs you more.
Yeah.
So it's a good one to get your combat skills up. But that's basically it. And I'm getting jumping jacks, so we must be nearly done.
We're running out of time. But that's kind of the basics. So
move your dudes from there to there, roll dice.
Yep,
it's
that's
great.
For that one. But it can get quite complex.
Yeah.
Which is good. Like once you're used to it, you don't want to do the basic stuff anymore. You can move on to more advanced stuff. And it's quite good. And I'm sure you could make your own. They give you blank stuff as well for making your own tiles and all that sort of thing in the expansion that you get with this. So
yeah.
So that's it.
Full on.
Yeah. Goes in there.
This is a friggin' training mission, and I'm sweating.
Like,
oh my god, this is insane.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to do this. We'll do the whole
Ready,
Kung Fu thing.
set, go. 1, 2, Kung Fu. Boom. Do it.
What am I forgot how to play.
I got a move and a chi.
There's one of those.
I got 2 moves and a chi. I'm in.
Yeah, me too.
I've got 1 kick.
Chi and move.
What am I doing? I forgot.
Move.
I got 2 kicks. Black's dead.
1 kick.
Lots of chi.
I got a punch, red's dead.
Oh.
Okay, I'll pay that to go there.
There's still a dude here.
Yeah, I'll pay an extra.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I brought on another one.
Oh, woman, stop it.
Nothing.
2 kicks kills a black. Kick soaked up if anybody wants it.
I've got 2 kicks.
I take a wound.
I've got a kick and a punch. You just need
Use the
chi.
kick to kill that guy. Use the kick to kill that guy.
Okay.
I got move and kick.
So I've got a punch. I've got a punch,
kick.
a chi. I've got a punch and
Punch.
I got a kick
Punch, chi, chi.
and I've got a chi.
I've got a
Chi,
chi.
punch,
I've got a
kick.
chi
I
and a
think
punch.
it's
You need
done.
a
Alright.
kick and a chi.
I
Chi
got a
chi
kick
punch,
and a
chi chi kick.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
done.
got it.
All good.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use
So
this
I
one.
rolled that, so that was there.
There it is, I'm done.
Going across.
Chi is a move. I gotta go to there. No moves. Boom! Yes!
That's good.
We got 45 seconds left.
That was good.
Eat it.
So they all have their own little skills. So Poe, whenever he has a chi, he can actually heal 1 life back up. So he can be quite strong.
Mm.
But you had Viper. I
Viper,
believe.
just
Yeah.
because I like Lucy Lou.
Yes.
So her chi, she can turn a chi dice into a move dice. She's super quick.
Super agile, yeah.
Yep.
So they all have their thing. And Pilla was actually playing a game
Monkey.
with us as well at one point, and she took Monkey. Monkey has a chi can turn into a kick, which is pretty handy. So that makes
Very
sense.
good.
He's got that extra tail and whatnot. He can do cool stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
And it was
I hope
full
you like
on.
that. Yeah, it's a good game. It's lots of fun. So this is actually a new product to the store, so you can go and check it out on our site. Consider subscribing as well if you like this sort of thing. That we have a lot of other videos like this on our website as well,
Yep.
the YouTube channel. So yeah, check that out. That'd be cool.
All good.
Thank you very much. See you
Bye
later.
guys.
Shall we do a longer one?
Yes, let's do that.
I don't think my heart can take it, eh? I'm losing my
Wow,
shit.
that's quite good.
Ready, people.
Yes.
2 moves in the chi to get in there. Ready?
Alright.
1, 2, kung fu.
Whoa!
2 moves in the chi, I'm in. I got a move and a chi. But I've got a round one. I got another one of those. And I got moves out the wazoo, but nothing else I can do. Hey, kick. I got a kick. 2, so 1. That's slasher, which I just added. 2 kicks gets rid of him. 1 punch gets rid of him. And I've got a chi. So I got 2 kicks. He's gone. Oh, he's gone. So I take 2 of those, but no wounds. And I can move into there. To get into there. And I've got a kick. I've got another kick. Alright, 2 kicks kills him. I've got a chi, which will heal me up 1. Okay, so I need a kick. I need a kick. 2. Oh, 2 of those, damn. Right, the slash, which puts a spin on 3, so I got that. And I have to do a punch, which gets rid of it. Damn it, I can't move, I need a kick. Chi and a move. I'll move. Another move. This is not working out. 5 gets slash, nothing. Chi and a move. Right. No, kick and a move. It's not a chi and a move. Punch. Get rid of that. Kicks. I can't roll a kick. 2 kicks. Oh, I got it. Woo! I need a punch. And a move gets me in there. Punch. Punch. There. Oh, okay, so move gets me there. Alright, move. I'll take 1. Set that. Save that. There those. And a chi. Get in there. I got 3 moves. I got a chi and a punch for the ball. I got a kick. We need another kick. No, we need another chi. Oh, we need a kick. Right, yep, okay. Okay, I've got a chi and I've got a kick. I got a chi and a punch. I got 2 chis. Okay, it's down. I got 3 chis. It's down. Let's combine. Alright. 1 chi, 1 punch. Spend that, and I'll spend that to get in there. And then I'm spending that.
Get in there.
And I have a move for you, whoever.
Me.
No,
There you go.
because she's not on the same board, but she's got to move, so we're fine. Whoa.
Oh yeah, when you spend
Only
that,
2
that's-
seconds.
Wow. Yeah, that's
We won again!